And done. So somebody wanted to know if what's going to happen first. The Jets make the playoffs or the QQQ goes down? I'll say the Jets make the playoffs, which probably won't ever happen, and neither will the Qs ever go down. So at 7 points a day, here we are at 292. Talking to the people on the internet now. 292 was where I said we'd be, right? December. I thought 278 was a pretty good target midterm, and then we'd maybe have a little selling, and then we'd trap some more shorts and then blast off to 292. We're already at 292.32. So there's really nowhere else to go than 300 tomorrow, 320 by Friday, 350 by next Friday, 400 by next month. I say Q's to 525 by Christmas at this point, because there really isn't any reason for it not to go there. So every IPO that breaks a new high goes up 100%. So that's why we bought NEO. But before we get into that conversation, there's a guy on the internet, right? There's a guy on the internet who called me a loser because he doesn't like the fact that I was beating up on Rocket Mortgage while I was long the stock. Well, if you really want to know the truth, I have a website that I've been talking about for 13 years. Maybe you should have stopped in to get an idea of what my position really was. I was purposely bashing Rocket Mortgage because I owned it. You understand? So going back to this Grow Dog, right? He's upset that I was pumping it. First of all, I don't pump stocks. I despise all stocks. I'm a bear. All stocks suck. All right? Get it through your fucking head. The only reason I'm buying stocks is because I have to. I don't want to. The market's overdone. It's owned by the government. I can't fight it. I've lost the battle. So my only recourse is to go with the flow. So this guy's all upset that I was pumping Grow Dog, GRWG, at 17 and change. Well, if you were paying attention, Mr. Jackoff, we were in the stock from 5 and more at 685. And then it went to 750. And then it starts to go back down, so I sold it. I bought it back after the earnings report came out. And then if you were listening closely, Jackoff, I actually sold the stock, and I was saying to the guys at Benzinga, it's probably going to go higher because I just got out. And we were goofing around saying, well, now that the stock broke all-time highs, it has to go up 500%. It almost made it. It went from 7 to 22.50. So it didn't get to 35, and this guy's all bent out of shape. You, my friend, will be a loser for the rest of your life. If you're listening to schmucks on the internet to guide you into your stock market ideas, you've already lost. You've already lost. Learn how to find your own stupid ideas. Why do you think I'm in the NEO? Why do you think we were buying LI today? Right? LI is NEO, right? What the hell is LI? It's some fake Chinese car company, right? IPO came out. So the equation is if new highs, then you look for a 20 to 25% move. Look what LI did today. It broke the high, right? And what did it tack on? 20%. Today, in one day. That's what makes this market stupid. What would normally take weeks, months, you're getting in one day. You follow? So why was NEO a buy at 1485? Because that was the monthly VWAP. Then the 1485 got you back to the highs. Why was it a good buy at 1644? Because stocks that break new highs in this market go up 20 to 50 to 100%, you have to buy the NEO when it broke 1644, right? So now the only time you want to sell this thing is if it breaks back under 1750. If not, you're looking for 2250 now. So LI was the same scenario. That one did it all in one day. You broke the 1890, you got to 20, you got to 2250, you almost got to 25 on the LI. LI is the stock. LI. I. But the moral here is I've left now $125,000 on the table just selling out of my Qs. So I'm a loser. I'm a complete loser. All right. The stock that I had the most of was the Qs. So I sold them to give me some ammunition, and I was going to focus on the earnings reports. If I had just stayed in the Qs, I would have done better than any other trades I would have done or have done. So once again, you can't sell. You can't sell. So every trade now, any trade I get into, I'm assuming I'm going to be in it forever because you can't sell. So the only reason I stayed in the NEO and this LI stock was because Overstock, Wayfair, QQQ. You can't sell. If you sell, they go up 20% the next day. You can't sell. You can't sell anything. So what do you do? If it's not a reversal, don't trade. Everything else is a buy. And it's a stupid market, right? But we'll be at 300 on the Qs by Friday, 320 by next Friday, 350 by the Friday after that. And we'll probably be sitting here talking about QQQ again. If anybody wants to know, the 390s, we bought them today. Why not? March 2021, 390s. Why? Why not? Why not? Buy them. Why not? We're going to be at 500 by March. Why not? Why? Just because we're up 1,000% already? So what? Why can't we go up another 10,000%? It's all fake. It's not real. It's going to keep going until it doesn't. And right now, we're on an algorithmic trade straight to the next big number, which is 300. If we get over 300 on the Qs, we're going to 350. If we go to 350, we're going to 420. 420 gets us 500. I think the Qs are going to be $500 within the next 8 months. Eight months tops. So go out there, right? Go out there and you get some March 390s, who the hell thought we'd be looking at 390s on the Qs? But look at the volume on the March 390s. Look at the volume. Look at the volume on the March 390s. 500 other knuckleheads like me bought these today. And you're already up close to 20% on these alone. 390. $390, people. You should be saying to yourself, are you out of your mind? Yes. I was out of my mind when I bought the 300s for September at 12 cents. The 300 started at 8 cents. I thought paying 12 cents for them was a chase. So I bought 2. Then they went to 20 cents. I was like, all right, let me buy 8 more. And then they went to 43 cents, so I sold 5. And then they went to $1.12, which was $1 over the price I paid, so I sold the rest. Great trade. I'm an idiot. You understand Amazon's going to be up because there aren't any 400s. The 390s as far as you can go. And here's the thing. When we bought the 300s for September, here was our train of thought. They don't have to go to 300 for us to make money. They just have to rally enough to make money on the options. If they keep going, this could be a monster trade. And also, let's say you buy 20 contracts, 390s for 70 cents, right? It's $1,400. And the market starts tanking tomorrow. Short the freaking Qs. You got 20 contracts for 70 cents on the 390s for March, right? That's $1,400. You follow what I'm saying? The most you can lose is $1,400. If the QQQ starts to pull back, ever, because it's never going to go down, ever. But if they do, you got 20 contracts out there. Maybe short yourself 400 shares. The Q's pull back 3 points. You make your $1,200 right there. You know what? Now those 390s are paid for. Now they can go to zero and nobody cares. I just want to let you know, Overstock is a worthless company that does nothing. They own nothing. They're a complete fraud. And the stock has gone from 2 to 120. Anything can happen in this market. Anything. And it is happening. When you have car companies that make no money, that are going up in 30%, 100% increments. You got Tesla, which is the stock being at $2,100 is a joke. But the joke is on the shorters and the people like me who sold it at 480, thinking that we did well. And let me reiterate, the Qs are now officially up 50 points. Sorry, wait a minute. Even worse, 60 points since I sold. 60 points on the Q since I sold out. Because, again, the only thing I have left is a short strangle, which I'm losing money on now because we never pull back. So all the puts that I've sold are now being wiped out from the calls that I have because they keep going up. I'm gonna have to bail out of this position because we never pull back. I thought selling a 278 strangle would be all right. I got 15 points on each side. Meanwhile, we've rallied 30 points. I'm losing money now. It's insane. So if there was ever a time I need a damn pullback on the market, it's now. I need to refresh this trade. But anywho, the reversals are still working. If I could show you a chart, SHLL, we had a lumber liquidators. I haven't done too many trades over the last couple of weeks. I can name every single one of them because I know why I traded them and what I was doing. They were all reversals, and every single one of them worked. I'm only taking the highest quality possible trades during the day, and every single one of them is working because I'm sticking to the same trade. Everything else is, all right, I'm long. If I'm long, I'm trying to stay, I'm selling small positions, small lots. I'll sell 1 share lots just to keep me interested, right? So I think gold is worthless. Silver I like. I'm not going to change my stance on gold. 0. Target 0. Sorry, 880 really. And I'm proud to be wrong. I just hate gold. But you know what I'm going to be really happy about? When NEO opens up tomorrow at 1965, breaks 1985, gets over the multi-day, and then breaks 20, and then breaks 2097, and I'm in $5,021 calls for Friday. That's my plan. So let it pull back right now. Let all these morons think they're onto something here. Ooh, it's back under 20. Oh. Yeah, okay. Okay, buddy. Yeah, keep thinking it's about to roll over. Let them get short. Let them nail the limit. Anything above 1750, I'm still good. Okay. Let them get all excited about this little 1 point sell-off. Let them get short. And then we're going to crush them again. And if it happens on a Friday, we're going to crush everybody. some $21 calls for 8 cents. When the stock rips to 22.50 on Friday, we'll be selling those 8-cent options for $2. All right. Anyway, we're doing the schmooze every Thursday night. It's been a hoot. Drinking, smoking, getting loose, talking options, talking VWAP. If anybody's interested, the Warlock at hitthebid.com. You know where to find me. And you guys on YouTube, 13 years I've been trying to help you. The government owns this market. Believe it. Believe it. It should be apparent right now. I'm sick over it. I've lost 120 grand on one damn position. I can't believe it, really. I will never, ever sell calls. That's the last time. I mean, the Neo call spread that I did, I only sold half. I'm not going to sell calls against my entire position ever again. Because in a bull market, all you're doing is capping your profits, or they're taking the stock away from you and you're missing out on a great rally. All right? So be ready. Send me an email. We'll hang out Thursday night. We'll refresh. We'll be psyched. Maybe we get a sell-off. That'd be exciting. We haven't had one of those in a long time. By the way, I couldn't take not shaving. And if anybody's wondering, I kicked ass playing golf yesterday. I don't know how I did it. I hit a drive. It's still going. I was on a par 5 at the Trump. I was playing at the Trump. I got pictures with me and Trump. I was playing at the Trump. Oh, by the way, the Neo, the dip already got bought. I mean, you can't even keep it down. You can't even keep it down. You break 20. Oh. I hit a drive yesterday. Had to be the greatest thing I've ever hit in my life. Because there's a dog leg, right? And if you hit it onto the fairway, it actually made it worse because you had to go that way. But if you could get it over this hill, you saved yourself another like 50 or 60, 70 yards on the dog leg. So I was like, well, what if I blasted over that hill? He's like, I don't know if you can get it over that hill. I was like, who gives a shit? Let me try. I fucking destroyed this thing. Right over the hill, on the freaking fairway, in the middle of the dog leg. I took my freaking 5-iron, blasted it right like 10 feet from the hole. If I was able to putt, I actually would have, had a birdie on a par 5. I can't putt for shit. I don't know how to putt. I'm so bad that I try lefty and righty. I got both. I have a lefty and a righty putter because sometimes I just feel it better. I feel like I'm concentrating more when I putt lefty. When I putt righty, I feel I'm way too aggressive and it just goes that way. I'm awful. But I can't believe that I was even able to hit the ball. I have not picked up a club in 4 years, 2 years, maybe 3 years where I played on a real course like that. Damn. I even got out of the sand once. Like, I was hitting like a professional, but then I get onto the green and I'm like, I'm a spaz. So maybe I'll go take a putting lesson. It's supposed to be a pendulum, the guy keeps telling me. And speaking of what I was out there for, I met up with a couple of hedge fund guys. They're coming up with a new product. I'm going to have these guys on the show. If you're sitting there and you've got some income that you could lock up for a big time, right? Well, I'll let them tell you about it. It's a really cool idea. It's residual income off musical catalogs. So you own the rights to a catalog of music. It's guaranteed income, and they're bottling it and putting it into a fund. Pretty cool. So in theory, you could go on Spotify, look at one of the artists that you own, And every time you hit the play button, you're actually paying yourself. Wouldn't that be cool? All right, on that note, we'll see what these guys. Oh, and that's a Jets first down. I know nothing, and neither do you. And it doesn't matter who's going to be president or if there's another terrorist attack or a pandemic. I thought if they don't open up the schools, that would really send ripples of fear throughout the world. And it looks like nobody cares about that either right now. So I don't know what's going to make the market go down. It certainly isn't me rooting against it. So yeah, come in on Thursday. We'll talk NEO. We'll talk LI. We'll talk Qs. We'll talk VWAP reversals. And the most important thing is never sell your whole entire position at one price. Ever. No matter how tempted you are, don't. All right? Hit the bid, y'all. Have a great night. I'll see you guys in the morning. You guys that are being simulcasted, I'll see you in both rooms. YouTube guys, why don't you come to the room finally? Remember the greatest policy. I'm the only guy that does what we do. Let me make you some money first so then you could afford to hang with us for the next 3 years. Nobody does that because we're so confident in what we're doing. Let me help you. I'm going to show you how placing tiny little ads in magazines all around the world, you can make a lot of money. Remember that guy? Don Lapre. I stumbled onto a great idea. 900 numbers all across the country. All right, my friends. I'll see you guys. I'm going to go chop some wood. Be careful out there. Yo, get involved. Latris on the Menje. Man, when the Qs hit 500, I'm going to short the shit out of them. You think I'm joking. When we're at 500, we'll remember this conversation. And you'll be like, I can't believe we're at 500. The Qs will. Not me. I ain't helping you. Market goes up every day. See ya.